Welcome in and welcome back, YouTube. We are returning to one of my all-time favourites, Broken Sword. It has been reforged, remade, remastered. We are here for part 2. In part 1, we met George Stobart, our protagonist, our man, an American tourist in Paris just trying to have a good time. And in walks a clown. The clown steals a briefcase, puts down an accordion, runs out of the building, and the accordion blows up. That is the start of the game. You have been involved in a bombing by a clown. George chooses to go after this clown. We went down in the sewers, we found a gross tissue, we showed it to everyone. No one wanted to look at our gross tissue. It was pretty upsetting. We met Nico, a photographer, a journalist, who just wants to find this killer. So now we're working together. She's let me in her apartment. I think we might be dating. I'm not sure. You know, you never know. And we found out that the clown is a man called Can. We found the hotel he's living in. We went to that hotel and we found what he had locked in a safe, the thing he had taken from the briefcase. It was a manuscript from the Templars. Shadow of the Templars, it's in the name. We took that manuscript to Nico's, we read it, and she said we should go to the museum to talk to a smarty pants who spent his whole life learning about manuscripts. And that is where we are at. Let's go hunt a clown killer. Let's go find this man. And more importantly, let's go speak to some dork about manuscripts. Let's do it. Right, it's been added. The Musée Kroon. Let's go. Beautiful place. I do not remember this from the original. What is it? Yeah, I do not remember this one screen very much at all. Oh, exciting music. That's the you've got into a new location exciting music. I love it.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine. I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building.
Why?
Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Okay, let's go in. That's enough. What the hell are we doing? Bushes. There's bushes. I probably don't need to look at the bushes, but let's look at the bushes.
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes.
Ah, okay. Can we go through
A
them?
real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Yep, same. Same, George. Absolute same. Oh. Okay. Hello, sir.
The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobineau?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobineau does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Where is he? I've got questions.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to practice. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not.
George is
All
so
I am
rude.
saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Lobineau. Right, well, then there's not really... Do you want to... Hey, bro, hey. Yeah, that's another thing, okay. Forgot to mention this. In part 1, we tracked down where the killer got his costume. It was like a joke shop, a costume shop. And the guy who runs the place gave us this little Pam buzzer. So let's see if this guy wants to shake our hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Oh, fuck's sake. Nobody wants to touch me. What's the problem? Right, should we ask him about all this stuff? Probably not. I mean, we'll see if he recognizes Can. Let's,
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
Okay, he's
I
not been
guess
here.
not.
He's not been here. Okay, cool. Might as well ask about the Templars, right?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Not a sausage. Thanks, sir.
Thanks for your help.
Right, so if Lobino isn't here, should we just have a look about and then go tell Nico, sorry, he's not here? Handle.
A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
Can I open the window?
The
Oh.
rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Yeah, look, we've opened that window up the top.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding.
Hey, Kumu,
Since
you're
they
just in
opened,
time.
Local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre.
It's good
That
to
is
see
why
you.
I keep the windows closed.
So don't you want to close it, sir? I've opened it. Don't you want to close it? No? Okay. Oh, shit. Cool tripod looking thing in the middle of the room here.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
We found the tripod from Ireland. Can I take it?
Eh, no. No, monsieur. No.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibit.
Yeah, fair,
I'm
my
sorry.
bad. My bad, sorry.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Okay, so it's a... That's exciting. We now have that information.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Don't touch it, George. No, he's going to give you a row.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, sir. Sorry. A whole sarcophagus. I wonder if there's a mummy in it.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
God, I love the old art. Oh, they've actually changed. Like, look, like, this is like a female statue. It's like a general one here. Down the bottom, there's like a statue of people holding each other, which is replaced with like a crow thing. They've actually like, it's not just redone art. It's like fully. I dig it a lot. Right, can we open this sarcophagus? Barracks Rat is in the building. What is up, Barracks Rat? Good to see you.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
We can actually open it.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Anything else we can look at? Here we go.
It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion,
Yeah.
and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
I loved this game so much. Like when I first saw
Touching
this
an
art as a
object
kid.
as
man.
rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian. It was a large brass urn.
He's gonna give you a row if you touch it, George.
There was nothing in the urn.
Oh, okay. Right, we got a couple more things to look at here, and then I'm not sure what we'll do. Go back and tell Nico we know
I
about
looked
Ireland.
down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement.
I'm not even going to try to touch it. What's the point? The guy will just give me a row.
The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose.
Portrait of a guy with a huge nose. That's oddly
I
specific.
tried to raise the glass cover of the case, but it didn't budge. The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
All right.
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty. The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Now he refuses to touch things.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks.
Right.
Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
Let's ask this dude about the tripod before we go speak to Nico about
Pardon
it.
me?
Oui, monsieur?
Oh shit, there's loads you can say to him about the stuff in the museum. Nice, right, tell me about the tripod.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
John D. Whoa, shit. Okay, yeah. So, but for the viewers, what does who?
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century, the Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Go on.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, it's the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
It's a pretty highbrow joke there.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
Please.
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no!
No.
That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
You're the best, Blurg Mom. You're the goddamn best. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Subscribed at tier 1 for 3 months. We love Blurg Mom. Right, so tell me about this alarm. I'm not planning to break in and steal this tripod, no sir. But like, just out of curiosity, could you tell me about your alarm system?
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Could you be more specific about your alarm system?
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Okay, right, now tell me about your museum here.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When
That's
did
not
they
real.
move out?
Someone Google that.
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
What the hell, Blurg Mom? They don't want you here. They're trying to keep you down.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
I wonder how much of this is true about the origin of Paris. Like, were there pot people in France called the Parisi? Someone Google that.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
I will take support when I gather the will to get them. I
What
love
can
it.
you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
I can't tell if this guy's making this stuff up or not. I'm not
Who
smart
was
enough to know.
Philippe le Bel? You don't know? Philippe the Fourth, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Probably just his name, right?
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah, it doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I
This
owe a
guy.
little education again to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read. So
That's
he
good
left them
comedy right
out.
there.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
George, what the It's never too late to go back in education and better yourself and learn and grow. George is just like, nah, fuck. You're old. What the hell? What the hell, George? Get you asshole.
Thanks for your help.
Right. I think we've looked at everything there is in here. Will we go talk to Nico and see if she's maybe got like some, you know...
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Tempted to go all the way to Ireland. Dee Dee, welcome in. It's good to see you, Dee Dee. You've not missed much. Wait. What? What is Café de la Chandelle Verte? That's new, right? Or am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? Is that new? No, it's the place we started. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Right. Hold on. We can actually go to the airport. Are we... Okay, hang on. Let's go speak to... Let's go speak to our partner in crime here before we hop on a plane, eh?
Hi, Jules.
You alright, Nico? Guess what I found?
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marne.
I have heard of Loch Marne. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
What?
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
I have washed and am re-wearing my incredible rat t-shirt, by the way.
Professor Nigel Pegram,
Those are my rats. Those are my
excavating
pets.
the medieval castle at Loch Marne. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a fourth series of his popular television program.
What? Yeah, Dee Dee, I'm not sure what this dude's deal
This
is.
site at Loch Marne must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's dam is important, why don't you visit Loch Marne?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Bloody Americans. Where is Ireland? What do you mean?
What do you
Just
know
look at a
about
map.
Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
I'll bet he'd be interested in the manuscript.
Right. So yeah, Dee Dee's asking, what does George here? What does our man George Stobart do? Now, so far all we know is that he's here in Paris on holiday, and he has mentioned that he studied law. So there is a chance that he's just like a really high-powered rich lawyer who is now on his holiday deciding to go chase the guy that blew him up. It's mad.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
I tell you, see, as a child getting this far in the game that we could look at this manuscript, I was so excited. I couldn't believe how, like, oh, I'm on an adventure. I'm Indiana Jones.
That's the tripod in the crew museum.
Right, we've looked at all of this. Okay, so
I'll see you later.
just south of Northern Ireland.
Keep me
Asked her on a
informed if
cute
you
little
find
date to
anything
Ireland
new.
and she declined. Yeah, she sure did. Can I tell you something? This game was marketed as a mystery, exciting game set in France. And when I was a kid, I had owned this for months and months, playing this beautiful little quaint puzzle game in France. Everything you've seen me do in part 1 of the video and here in part 2 took me a long time as a little kid. I was not a puzzle person. I was not smart. When I first saw this screen and realised that it wasn't just Paris, we were going to be exploring the world, little me can't, it did something to my brain. I was so excited. Here we go. We're going to Ireland. Just south of Northern Ireland is a very funny thing to say.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle.
The Emerald
I'd been lucky
Isle.
to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarne. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
I'll tell you this, not only is Lochmarne a real place, it looks like this. Should we speak to this fella first, I guess, right? Let's go chat to the man. Wait, can we go further down this street? That's one thing. Is this a dead end? Is this the edge of the map? Right, it is. Okay, cool.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Fair. Right, let's go talk to this fella.
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip.
I've mentioned to you guys in part 1 of this series, I'll tell you now, if you Google the hardest puzzles in video games, the top 10 trickiest puzzles in games, you will find on all of those lists the Broken Sword Goat puzzle. And that's here in Ireland. We are going to do the goat puzzle today. A puzzle I was stuck on for literally years, I think, as a little man who didn't have the internet.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm an American tourist here solving a clown murder.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
Don't say that.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging
I'm
around
Liam
the bar,
McGuire.
McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Rumour has it Scotland
Oh,
still doesn't have the
sir.
internet. Does the puzzle still?
He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried
Dying
to
of
buy her
presumption?
medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm
What?
off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful.
That sounds extremely
Compared
made
to
up.
him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Verified chat on Twitch refers to a setting that streamers can enable to require viewifiers to verify their email. No, we don't have that. Then we wouldn't get all the spam shit. I would never do that to you lot. God. I also don't even know how to do that. I wouldn't even know where to start. Right, let's just ask about Ireland, I guess, right? Let's just start off easy before we ask him about clown killers. Let's just ask him about Ireland.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only,
What?
oh, nothing.
Is it haunted?
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah. Then what is it, big man? I actually prefer the old art for this weekend.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Turn it off and back on
And I'm
again's a good
taking
choice.
you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
A ghost? Right, go on then, hit me. Tell me about this ghost. Come on then.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight a ghost.
Did
Black
you
Mom's
find
back.
out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Me legs had lost their stuffing. Okay, I'm going back to bed.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waiting while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
Oh, the music's getting ominous. I'm gonna keep asking this kid about the ghost till he's got nothing left to say.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
I actually have no idea what this picture is. See, have we seen this man with a pipe before? I've no idea. Let's ask about the man with the pipe.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Oh, the
Can you
person we're looking
describe
for.
him
here.
like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
This kid is less than useless.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
See the way he said films. Films. That's proper British. I love that. In the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Part? What? Maguire. He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. Maguire. I offered to help, but he chased me off. Maguire. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyway. Great. Okay.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
What does this
Here we
Fitzgerald
go.
guy look like?
Big head, big ears, and face irons.
What?
You know, spectators, glasses. He's blind as a bat without him.
Face irons. Right, let's get in. Let's get in and ask him about the clown killer. What are we doing? Come on. Hey, kid, have you seen a clown killer?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to
Jazz
warn
boy.
the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the
That was a long
clown
ad break.
cuts
God,
him
I wish
up
I
with
didn't
a
have to have ads on the
chainsaw.
channel. I really do.
My
I hate them.
God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
What?
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Okay. Hey, Jazz boy, there's a way you can get no ads at all.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Right, thanks, kid. So what, we can go up here or into the pub? Let's go see what's up here. Let's go see what's up here before we go into the pub. I'm assuming this is the castle they were talking about. Oh, hello, sir. How you been, man? I am good. How are you? It's good to see. This is
The
one of my
farmer's
all-time
craggy
favorites where we're
face
playing.
was
I'm
set
very
in a
happy.
mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Okay, let's chat it up with the farmer.
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
Oh, here
I
we
gave him
go.
the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Right, okay, let's ask him about the, that's pretty funny. Let's ask him about the castle.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600
600 years old. Jesus. Doing good, man. Have to say, I love that whenever I manage to catch one of your streams, it's always interesting seeing the variety of things you play. That's awesome. Yeah, that's my life. I love playing the variety of games long before I streamed. Now I was like, hey, what if I play all the games I play all the time, but we turn a camera on? And now here we are. Right, tell me more about the castle. Come on, tell me.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Templars, here we go. There's Templar shit in here. Tell me about that.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall.
Thank you so
Said
much, Pinky.
that deep beneath these walls, there's a Templar chapel.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. So maybe our man here who cancelled his TV show to dig here is looking for a Templar something interesting. Okay, right. Anyway, tell me more. Tell me more.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Anyway, tell me about this Pegram fella.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
He's gone to England. I thought he was here digging. That's why we're here. We came here to see him.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Yeah, okay, fair. What are you reading?
Good book?
A book. It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
Blurg Mom, you are the loveliest. Thank you. Hey, Jazz Boy, no more ads. Shout out Blurg Mom. Holy crap, shout
What's
out
so
Blurg Mom.
cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it.
Vanillas,
The
what's up?
resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plane.
I like this guy.
Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
He's talking up Jesus. Jesus was a wizard with a 2x4.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
Here, mate. 2 important questions. Have you seen this serial killer?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it. Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Right, now, most importantly, do you want to shake my hand? Do you want to shake my hand?
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Toxic. Nah. Come on, dude. It's 2025. What are you talking about?
I
It's
have
okay
to
to be in
go
touch
now.
with your feelings. Right, so wait, we can go up there? No, we can't. He's not going to let us. Oh, no, wait, we can. Was that a... Hay bale. Here we go.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked
Jelly
tower of hay
buns?
bales, leaning
Hello,
precariously
jelly buns.
against the
Welcome,
castle
welcome.
wall.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
Will you allow... Whoa. It just asked me if I will allow Creed's bondage. Heyo. If I try to climb this bale of hay, the man calls me a noodle.
Don't climb on the cart, pea-brain.
Oh no, this time it's a pea brain.
Get down, you lemon-brained lummox.
How many insults does this guy have? Burn down the... Oh shit, do we have like a... Do we have anything that does burn damage? Oh, there's a matchbook, but there's no matches. That's unfortunate, right. Right, okay then, fine. This guy doesn't want to... This guy's just reading his book and does... I was joking, but go for it. Hey, with these kind of puzzle games, you never know. You never know. Everything's worth trying. Right, let's head into the pub, I guess, right? Although it did say we could click on this drain for whatever reason. What's the...
The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water.
Can we, like, pick it up, or... Why does it let me interact with this?
I took hold of the grating and pulled
Oh,
hard,
hold on.
but it didn't move.
The very first puzzle in the game. Our bloody Surkey.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Why does this game look like a Dawn Bluth fever dream? I love that there's a button to switch between the original and the modern art. I really love it. Like, one thing to notice is how more... This is something, if you're ever going to make a game, or, you know, if you're ever making any sort of art, look just how much more in the world they feel because of their shadows. Like, look, no shadows. They're just two people standing in this environment with no shadows. Switch to the modern art, they're given shadows, and suddenly they are standing in that world. They are there in the environment because of the shadows, especially Georgie's, because it, like, moves with them and stuff. But in the original, no shadow, they're just, like, sort of items on a background, you know? Just tiny little differences like that can really make your game feel more fleshed out. Yeah, the first time I ever saw this was in the Monkey Island remasters for the Xbox. You just had one button to switch between the old and new art, and honestly, I played through the entire game just going like this. Just, oh wow, look, oh wow, this is so cool. Box, hello, what are you?
It was a featureless plastic box, firmly attached to the wall of the building.
Then why can I click on it?
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Weird that you can mess with this stuff. Can I just pull it off with the sewer key?
I tapped the plastic with the lifting key, but it was too strong to shatter.
Why are you trying to get... Let's just leave the pub's outer wall alone, George. Let's go talk to the barman. Oh, busy pub, Paddy's. Paddy's pub. God, I remember this. What's it like in the modern art? Oh, I quite like the modern art, honestly. Spirits, liquors, Paddy's. Oh look, there's nothing. This top bit of the bar here, this whole section here, it's like completely just the top of a bar. But then in the modern, there's like a bunch of stuff on it, which is funny because pubs in Ireland are way more like that than they are like that, honestly. This is like too fancy. This is more like it. Right. This guy is diseased. Look at him, he keeps sneezing. Gross. Gross, right, anyway. I'm going to the pub in a bit. Oh, have fun. Right, let's talk to the fiddler. Fiddle me a fiddly-dee.
The guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him.
Let's chat to the fiddler.
He wasn't listening.
I'll bring you all the pies you want. Shepherd's pie. Right, what's the barman got to say about it?
The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree.
George is
The
so
resemblance
descriptive.
ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
This guy roasting bald people everywhere. Sorry, Spirit Eagle.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning, do you?
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a
Damn.
room you're after?
A room? Yeah, okay.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Someone died here. Who up flaunting the xenophobia? Oh, we can talk about the guy sitting at the table. He does look a bit shifty. Give me a drink, big man.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And
That fiddle
finally,
player is going
it should have a
off.
good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Right, okay. Tell me about Pilgrim. I'm here to meet a dig man.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh, I also shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated, so I might be a real eel. No, I'm not. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. No, I'm not Pilgrim's friend. No, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Irish people don't say son of a bitch. That's an American phrase, I think. You son of a bitch. Right, tell me more. Why do you hate Pilgrim?
Did Pegram stay here?
That's right. In the best room in the house.
That's the one with the bed.
The one with the bed. What? Pardon?
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual
For sure,
refreshment.
Creed.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout. I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home. I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
I don't remember the dialogue in this making me laugh so much. Right, tell me about the castle. I'm trying to get into the castle.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle.
The
It's
second
only
person?
an old ruin anyway.
Is there any chance the first person asked is the dude in this photo?
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't.
All
What
right,
do you want with him?
just check.
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say? Never mind.
Yeah, so these three sitting at the bar look like classic bar people. The guy playing the instrument is going off. The dude underneath my camera is dying. He does not have long left. But yes, this guy right in the middle of the room looks so out of place, he looks so shifty. I'm gonna ask him about this guy.
I'm looking for a man named Fitzgerald.
Oh, that's the
Fitzy.
one.
What's he done?
I believe he may have worked at Peagram's Dig.
Sean Fitzgerald. Work. You got the wrong guy.
Zing. The sneezing guy is the one that the Undertaker's coming to get. Yeah, he does not have long left.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people. I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say. Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse. Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Right, now, this is going to sound crazy, but have you seen a killer clown?
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so.
Right, that guy does not interested. Thank you for your time, barman. Pleasure meeting you.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Okay, my bad.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. Sorry, yeah, fair.
Thanks.
Can I drink the pint you gave me? Yeah, I can.
The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses with a creamy white froth on the top.
He's just... Is this his version of pull my finger? I swear at some point we are going to get someone to buzz this hand buzzer.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
We are going to buzz someone's hand. What year did this come out? Was it 1988? Because 1988 Qumu's a Reddit user. I was watching wrestling then. I remember The Undertaker and Mankind fighting in that Hell in a Cell. Who knew it would become a meme like 30 plus years later? Goat man! I like that the modern art is more dingy. It's a lot darker, like that's quite well lit. This looks like a dingy pub, you know, this is more like it. How are you, Juice? You've not missed? You've missed? We have tracked the killer to Ireland. Qumu, but where you... the difference is, Qumu, you've just woken up because where you are, it is the morning. Goatman's just woken up and it's like late after... it's like 2 p.m. here. Right, let's take the beer. Can we drink the beer or do we just take the beer? No, we drink the beer. Let's just keep drinking the beer. Oh, it's actually going down in the glass.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Can I take the glass?
Somehow, I'd
No, okay.
managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Yeah, can we order another? Big man,
Excuse me?
another. One more.
Yes, sir?
Yeah, it's 136. Another.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir.
Oh?
Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion. Suspended
Anyone
on
else getting
skillfully
up,
tight
getting
ropes
lovingly
of the
manhandled?
finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Like manna from heaven? Right, he's poured me another drink.
Thanks.
Right, I want to talk to the sneezer. I'm talking to the sneezer.
I'd been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
Sir, please do not give me whatever disease you've got, but I'm coming to ask you if you're alright.
Hi there, old-timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner.
Hey there,
Oh,
old timer,
yes,
is
please.
crazy yet.
Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. It's the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
You would? Okay, cool. Want a pint?
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
Then what
What's
you doing?
wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Interesting, okay. Tell me about the shifty guy sitting at the table there.
I'm looking for Sean Fitzgerald. Have you seen him?
Never heard of him.
Don't you come from around here?
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
Yeah, taking your own booze to the pub, isn't that like mad? I don't know. You heard about the digger guy?
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
Archaeologist,
That's
that's the
the
word. Digger
scrawny
guy.
fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it?
Aye.
No, I don't know him.
But you just said. What do you know about him digging about up at the castle?
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
He just said that.
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
I really, really hope if I was making this game and I clicked this buzzer in my inventory, George would go, "Oh, gross, no way, I'm not touching this old guy, fuck that. Ugh. Let's find out."
Hey, would you like to shake my... No, on second thought, forget it.
Good stuff. Right, tell me about Pegram.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
You just mentioned him to me. This guy.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochbarn Castle is haunted.
Oh, not you
That's
as
what
well.
the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
I aspire to be the old git in the pub. Right, go on then, tell me about this bloody ghost. No, tell me about the castle.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Go on.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk. In Lochmarn? That'll be the day.
Oh, gross. Don't sneeze at me. Just cover your mouth.
No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Do you know how long it takes a parent to tell a child? By the way, just so you know, in this world I've birthed you into, when you sneeze, you just cover your, just take one of your two little paws and and then no one else will have.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh, they've confused
Oh.
each other. I see. Right, okay. Right, have you seen this killer? I'm gonna assume he hasn't, but have you seen this man?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
Great.
No, I don't have a scar on my face and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Brilliant. Thanks for nothing. See you
I'll
later.
see you later.
Right, shifty guy. What's up? Wait, let's look at the shifty guy.
I recognized the guy from McGuire's description. He was real twitchy.
We got him.
Mr. Fitzgerald,
What?
I need to speak with you urgently.
What's the problem?
Are you alright? Want me to get you a drink?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all.
Okay.
I'm on tablets for my nerves. It wasn't a pint and I'll pass out.
Tablets for his nerves. I feel you, brother. I feel you. You know anything about the castle, big man?
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Right, that's enough dancing about it. Can you tell me about Pegram?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right.
This kid's holding back. Who's this guy? This is the guy that was described as the only local who was hired by Pegram to do the archaeology. This is the only person from around this area who actually worked at the dig, so we've been told. But he doesn't seem to be very forthcoming about said dig. Get out the thumb screws exactly right. Tell me more about Pegram, young man.
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing.
I
I
know
don't
you were
know
in the
where.
dig. Right, tell me about the bloody dig.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
The wee lad outside.
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damned hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Just be honest with me.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
The ghost is that kid that died.
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumour, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
You recognize this man?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look
Did
closely.
you try to shake the sneezer's
There's a
hand?
scar
Yeah.
on his face.
And George went,
No,
"Ugh,
I'm
actually,
sure I
no."
don't know him.
You know what? Thank you for your time. Let's shake hands and I'll be on my way.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Right. We've
See you
got
later.
The two Jakes at the bar to talk to, and that's it. Can we, click on any of the items? Can we, interact with anything on any of the tables or the bar, or... We can phone Nico. Oh, the glass washer. Oh, glass washer and plug. Okay.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
I assume if I try to interact with either of these, the barman's gonna go, "What the fuck are you doing?" So let's find out.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Okay. Speaking of the bar, there's our beer. Oh, a bar mat. Can we take that?
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Oh, I'd love a beer-stained towel from Ireland. Please, can I steal that?
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Did you see that? That was the first one of those puzzles in this game. We had to wait. As you can see, this dude here is every few seconds animating taking a drink. We had to wait until he was taking the drink and then pick up the towel. It's the game teaching you there's little, there's puzzles that involve that kind of stuff here. Now we know. Anyway, was that worth getting? What the hell was that?
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopoline Stout builds body.
Great. Okay, cool. Right, let's talk to these Egypts at the bar. Why is George so obsessed with filthy cloth?
There was a
What in a
vacant
killer
look
cube?
on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, nobody home. It was impossible to tell if his state was due to the beer or missing chromosomes.
Wow. We're hunting a killer, Kumu. When you're hunting a killer, you'll pick up dirty cloth from everywhere. I don't know.
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Just here to chat about the castle, I guess.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Am I a history fella? No, I'm not. Not at all.
Oh no, I'm here on vacation.
What's that?
The vacation part. It's what the Americans call a holiday.
Oh, right. In Lochmarn? You come to Lochmarn for a holiday?
Sure, it's a very pretty place.
Where the hell are you from, mister?
California.
I know it. That's where the prunes come from.
Yeah, amongst other things.
For those of you that aren't ancient, that joke, that's where the prunes come from, is because there was a famous thing back in the day called California raisins. Just ask your grandmother.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself?
You do?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
fair. Okay. You know he's been digging.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavoured condoms, more likely.
That's pretty funny. I wouldn't carry them around loosely in my pocket or pick them up without gloves yet. Look, this tissue, this snotty tissue, this man has carried on a plane from Paris to Ireland. Like, this man put this snotty tissue in his luggage. I don't know what George's deal is like. He's a bit of a weirdo.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
A spot? Yeah, okay, I'll buy you a drink. Jesus Christ.
Can I buy you a drink? You most certainly can. Give me a drink for my friend here. Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again. Just a point this time, Michael. 1 point of brown coming up.
1 point of brown. Somehow he got the manhole cover tool through the airport. Yeah, good point. This thing he got on a plane from... This was before 9/11. You could probably take manhole covers on planes, you know?
What do you make of this tool? It's for lifting manhole covers.
Yeah, it is.
That's right. I found it in Paris. Well, you look at that. A French sewer key. Marvelous.
Truly. Right, now, do you remember seeing Sean at the...
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week.
Come to think of it, it was only last week.
Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Oh shit, right, so he was there. Good stuff, good stuff.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmahon to Ballydoon.
Nobody told
There
me.
we go.
The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Right, we're piecing it together now. Our archaeology man came and dug at this old Templar place. This old castle in Lochmahon, found a Templar place underneath, found a gem, and ran off with it. That's what we're at so far. Do you recognise this killer, sir?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Film.
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my myth.
Right. Thanks for your time, sir. I'll shake your hand and I'll be on my way.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Bye for now.
Alright, big man.
There was a vacant
Oh, no,
look
we've seen-
on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, "Nobody home."
Let's talk
It
to the
was
smarter one.
impossible to tell if his state was due to the beer or missing chromosomes. The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture.
There's one of them in every
Hello there.
pub.
My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Nice to meet you, O'Brien. What do you know about this Pegram fella?
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village. I saw a pint with our esteemed host, I might add.
With the host, interesting. Why so?
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. What's Pegram's deal like? What's the problem?
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Oh no, the landlord.
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
That's a shite joke. I love it.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmahon. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What is up, Zena? What is up? Yeah, we've tracked one of the artifacts that the killer was after, I think, to here in Ireland, and we're trying to get to it.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Pegram thought otherwise, didn't he?
Ah, but it's not difficult to get them history boys excited, is it? Give them a bone to play with, and they're happy as puppies.
Dorks.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem, which should never have been taken.
How so?
A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
A reporter? No.
Oh no. Thank the Lord for that.
Right, what about this tripod we found in France? Tell me about it. Do you know anything about a French tripod?
Was it Pegram who dug up the tripod at the castle?
The same man, if he wasn't his twin brother. And can you guess what he did with the tripod?
He sent it to a museum in Paris. I've seen it.
Interesting. Yeah, this dude underneath my camera here, I've got the feeling that by the time we leave Ireland, he will be dead. He does not sound good.
How can I get into the castle?
Well, those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
I will find a way, don't you, buddy? Now, two things before I go real quick. Have you seen this killer?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Okay, no bother. Thank you very much. Right, I'll just shake your hand and I'll be out of here. Thank you.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happen to notice that vibrating buzzer in your palm.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to hide this better. George is not hiding his buzzer well. You're absolutely right. Okay. So we've spoken to everyone.
Goodbye for now.
Let's say we know for certain you were at the dig to young Fitzgerald here. We've been told now by multiple people, right here in this room, that you were there. So don't give me that shifty bullshit.
Hello.
You were at the dig. Speak.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
Are you serious? This kid refuses to...
See you later.
Can I take anything he's got on his table? No.
The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a
For this game
Christmas
being so
tree.
old, it held up well.
The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny.
The man who
black
made
as a
this
perch
game,
for a
Charles
Christmas
Cecil,
angel.
the legend, came from like a video production background. Like he had done a lot of like art stuff and video production stuff, and he wanted to dabble in video games, and that's why this was one of the earliest like beautiful video games. Like when this came out, games didn't look like this ever. It's interesting. Some of the rooms, I'm actually starting to prefer the original. Like, this modern art is cool. It paints the vibe of a dark, dingy bar better, for sure. But there is just something about the classic art I just love. We're just going to be switching back and forth between them the whole time. Right, let's speak to the barman about being pissed off about the dig man. And then I think we're done in this room.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Nah, we're done. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Okay, right, well, then we'll... Yeah, he is going off. This guy, the guy on the... Is that a violin? Yeah, he's going off. Right, interesting, okay. We've done everything we can in the pub. Can we interact with this great trap door? Hello.
It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Yeah, I'll open that. Let's go look for treasure down underneath the pavement. No, not with your
tugged at
hands,
the
George.
trap
Come
door,
on, you've got...
But
You
it was
brought a...
locked from the inside.
You brought a massive tool from Paris for this very occasion.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
Great, brilliant. Okay, right, well, moving on then. Maguire, have you got anything else to say after I've chatted to everyone in the pub? Why do pubs
Hey,
have those types
Maguire.
of windows? So that people
What do
can't
you
see
want
in
to
and
know?
people can't see out, I think. So that sunlight and only sunlight can get through, but no, nothing else. Maguire, tell me things.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochman all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. That's a plan right there.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh yes, it was him all right. Would I tell a lie?
Would
Well,
he tell
he
a
denies
lie?
it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner.
Last night?
What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
Oh.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
No.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
You are an idiot, child.
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
He's inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves.
I feel
Boy, the
that.
fella's scared of his own shadow.
I feel that. I feel him. That's fine.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Wait, he did actually have more
Hey,
to say
Maguire.
about Fitzgerald. Let's finish off that.
What do you want to know?
What else have you got to say?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
See you later,
Okay.
kid.
Okay, mister.
Let's go squeeze Fitzgerald for some information, shall we? They just have windows so you don't know what the time is yet, and they're like air filtered. Casinos are like have like weird like air filtration systems so that like it always feels. People feel really. I don't know. It's weird. No windows, weird air. I don't know what's
Hello.
going on. Right, sir. Talk to me, please.
Maguire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grafted up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
You're all right. I'm not going
I
to give you
need
grief.
to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
Don't
You're
say
not in
that.
the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Tell me about the package right now.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Okay. And?
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Marquee. I'll take the package.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
Peek in Peakram's
You don't
passage.
know these people.
Peek in...
I can't. I don't dare.
Sean, you're alright. I'll protect you.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
What?
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Don't panic. Don't panic and run away. No. The fuck was that?
just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Got hit by a sports car. What are you saying, wee man?
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look
Cutscene.
at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner.
He dropped the box.
Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
The pixie! Remember we found out that Can bought a clown costume and a pixie costume. It's bloody Can.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not.
No, I'm not a special agent. Right, where's...
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Jesus, I don't suppose it looked like this guy?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
You want to shake my hand?
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on, I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
We got him!
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Yes!
Didn't feel a thing.
We buzzed someone! Yes! Kid didn't sell it,
See you
but we
later,
got
kid.
him.
Okay, mister.
We finally buzzed someone. Right. Look, this has been knocked off. Let's see
The
where he
drain
dropped
was
the package.
covered with a grating.
Let's take a look. Did he drop it down here? Nope. We definitely saw him drop the box. Maybe
I took
the
hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
maybe the killer got it. Should we take a look at this?
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car,
Audio cue.
revealing a switch.
Revealing a switch. Okay, let's activate it.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
It snapped off. Have I got it in my inventory? No, I don't. What do you mean it snapped off?
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
What have we just switched? We love the heart cheese. Like the first emote Xena ever made us. Hey sir, I might have just turned the power off to your building. Also, the other kid did get
Excuse
hit
me?
and kidnapped, by the way.
Yes, sir?
Oh, he's not even going to tell him about the kidnapping. And we can't tell him about the switch we broke outside. Weird. Okay, weird. Hey, I'm going to steal this mat. Is that okay?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Keep it away from old Ron. Well,
Thanks.
now, you know. You can't. Achievement unlocked social work. Get to know all the locals on holiday. Oh, okay, lovely. With the hygiene problem. That's all grand. Right, Ron. I've got a... We'll ask him first. We'll ask him about it first. Have you got a weird thing about
Hello
Templars,
again.
sir? What's he just put on the table? Look, he's like put something down on the table. Oh, and now he's put it away.
What?
Oh yeah, we can ask him about it. I saw that. What is that?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Oh no. Sneezy guy might be a villain. Okay.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe.
Oh no.
Rabbit, lad.
Oh, it's a rabbit.
That's what
Okay.
gets
Oh, he's
my
not a
juices
pedo. He just
flowing.
wants a rabbit. Okay. Oh. Oh. We're safe. We're safe. It's all good. LX guy, what is up? Welcome in. We're playing a delightful old point and click game called
so
Broken
you're
Sword.
making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
No, it sounded
Damn
like you were
right
talking
I
about
do.
children,
Isn't it
actually.
painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Oh. By the way, that kid got hit by a car and then kidnapped, just so you know.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of them.
He just got hit by a car and kidnapped.
Aren't you concerned about what happened to Fitzgerald?
No.
Yeah, he's a poacher. He's a poacher. Here, do you want this bath mat towel thing that's covered in beer?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Okay. Bye.
I'll see you later.
Catch you later, Ron. Right, so what did hitting that button outside actually do? Weird. Wait, maybe we tell the barman. Maybe we tell the barman about the button. No, we've already spoken to the barman. That button didn't open this, did it? Nah.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Interesting. Okay, right. We might be a little stuck. We might. I feel like I've hit a natural, like, not sure what to do
Hey,
next. Let's go
McGuire.
chat to.
What do you want to know?
I guess I've not like shown them these random items, but like that doesn't seem. Do you want to see some weird stuff, kid?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. They gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding. Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
How do you know
That's
that?
right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
I don't think you can, Kumu. There also just aren't people with guns that much, really. You have to like have really special licenses to have that stuff, and you can only use them in really specific places at really specific times. America, unfortunately, really is the only place on Earth where you can say things like, "Can you not just shoot stuff?" No. That's just the United States of America.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Imagine having
Have you ever
regulations.
seen
Yeah,
this
people
man
don't have
before?
guns. The animals are
What
protected.
a
It's shit.
slimy
Like.
character. No, I never seed him.
Wait, no, they're not regulations to prevent you. No, you're looking at it the wrong way. It's not that we've got regulations to protect the animals. It's that we are controlled by the government and yous are all free. Or something.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character.
It's freedom.
No, I never seed him.
Right, you want to shake my hand again?
Shake my hand again.
No way.
You ever seen this weird thing?
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
What about Thomas Merlin?
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think showing him any of this stuff would make a difference,
What
but
do you
when
make
you're
of this,
desperate
kid?
in these kind of games,
Hey, that's
you show
full of
everybody your
Leary's
items.
towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Thank you. Yeah, if you're ever in doubt in a point and click, you just take all your useless items and you just hold them up to all the characters. Does this help me progress the game? Does showing you this help me progress? I certainly feel free right now, the most free I've ever been in my life. Can you lift the suit? Yeah, we tried to use the tool
See you later, kid.
on this.
Okay, mister.
And he said it doesn't fit in the hole. Let's try again, just in case. You never know. We tried to use the sewer thing on this, and he says, no dice.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
And when we tried to use it on this, he said, that's actually exactly what this tool's designed for, but it doesn't work, sorry.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trapdoor. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trapdoor.
So, the main, progress we've made here is flicking this switch, but I've no idea what it's done.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch.
Which I have flicked and broke.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
But if it hasn't opened this... It
I
hasn't
tugged at the trapdoor,
turned off the
but it
power
was
in the
locked
bar.
from the inside.
I don't think. Is there anything in here that looks even remotely powered? Oh yeah, the glass washer. Look, the glass washer's still jingling away. The dishwasher is still going, so... Weird. Weird. Okay, right, well, come on then. I think the only thing we can do here is go back up and talk to the smart guy that was reading his book, maybe? Here, you, did you see a big red sports car a minute ago?
Hi,
Sicko
it's
the
me again.
poacher.
So I see. What now?
Did you see a big massive sports car a minute ago hitting a child and then kidnapping him?
Did you happen to see a red sports car?
Well, he wasn't a
down
child,
on
was
the
he? He was
road?
like early
I
20s or
caught a
whatever.
glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket.
Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A fancy
A
sports car,
Ferrari,
yeah.
to be exact.
A racing car. And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
Actually, it hit Sean Fitzgerald directly and then kidnapped him.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot. How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car.
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
It was Sean. It's somebody from here. You know him.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart.
This hay
He
cart?
killed by the car.
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Pardon? How was that a relief? Your nephew got hit by a car and got abducted. Hello, Barracks Rat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put me money on the Ferrari.
The police have one bicycle between them.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
Yeah, your nephew's been
I'm
up to
not
some
sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Whoa, hang on, no, we don't demolish. I can look after the haystack, and you go looking for your nephew.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
I'll do that for you.
Madness. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
In the bar? No. Don't just go drink. Your nephew got kidnapped by a man in a
He
sports car.
strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
The man in the sports car that kidnapped that other man has given us a way in. He's given us a way in. Here we go. We're climbing it. Yeah, it's mad, Kumu. He's got no chill whatsoever. He's got too much chill. He's like,
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall.
I'm
Even
fine.
if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Wait, are you serious? We can't...
Above my head was a gap in the wall where the massive stones had fallen away.
Oh, are you kidding? Can we not just grab a few hay bales from the bottom and... Are you bloody kidding? Huh. George. You fucking serious? This guy is gonna die, yeah. This guy's gonna fall and die. Oh! A wee crack. Pull the rocks out. Here we go.
There was a narrow crack between two of the stones where the centuries-old mortar had crumbled away.
Pull them out, make a foothold.
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Right.
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Can you shove your wee loafers in the hole and climb up? George, just... use the hole. What? Click on the... George. Okay, we retreat. We retreat. Damn it. I thought we were in. Okay. Okay. Both George's brain cells are fighting for third place. Here, do you know how to climb a wall? I'll get this kid to climb it with me, and then when we're both at the top, I'll
Hey,
get him to
Maguire.
boost me up.
What
Safe
do you
as
want
houses.
to know?
I want you to help me get... Oh. No, I'm wanting over the wall. I can't talk to you about the wall.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Let's go... Is the guy in here just drinking? The guy that was guarding the hay bales? Yeah, he is. He's just standing in here. Are you alright, big man?
The farmer was drinking and chatting with his pals as if nothing had happened. Maybe abduction had replaced cattle raiding as their national pastime.
Zing.
Hello.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met.
Are you concerned about your nephew, and also how do I climb into the castle?
I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
What?
There's no beer.
What? There's no beer? What about your nephew? What do you mean there's no beer?
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
Excuse. What?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here. For a pint.
Great. Great.
I gotta go. He wasn't listening.
We're a bit stuck.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
You see the sports car?
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire is always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
No, but I saw the cutscene. It must have happened because it was in a cutscene.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
Don't say that, George. Why
That
would you...
boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Great, George.
Goodbye for now.
Does nobody give a shit? What's going on?
Excuse me.
Do you care?
Yes, sir?
No, you don't.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Maybe we phone Nico. Nico might be like, oh, I've got an idea. Just do some stretches and you'll be able to get up over the wall. Okay, right, Nico, hello. Oh, we're gonna phone our girlfriend.
Hello? Couleur. J'écoute.
J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Picaram?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
But we just, the costume, the man with the pixie costume. What do you mean? What do you mean? Tell her about
Hello?
the costume and the
Couleur.
car accident.
J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's
You know
me,
who it is.
George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
Yeah,
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of
the pixie
Lochmarn.
costume and a sports car. Worst conversation ever. Yeah. Can I get behind the bar?
Get out.
Okay. Do you... Oh look, we can actually click on his little wire thing.
As I stared at the circle of wire, The old man snatched it away and put it in his coat.
Oh. Do you think we can take it? Like, if I come over here, wait till he puts it down.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Pardon?
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
And we've just taken it. Oh, he's got another one. Ron, I just stole from
Hello
you right
again.
in front of you. I want you to... I'm being honest. I just stole directly from you. Do you care one
What?
bit? Here, I stole this, look.
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh no, never saw it before. No,
Are you fucking kidding? I just stole this from you.
Here, this wire belongs to you.
oh no, never saw it before. No,
I'll see you later.
This guy is so shifty. What the hell are we going to do with a wire? We've solved a puzzle I didn't actually realise was a puzzle, and it's gotten us an item that I'm not sure we can do anything with.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Here, kid, you want a wire?
Hey, McGuire,
What do you want to know?
what do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Am I stupid for thinking that we put the wire... Do we put this wire in the hole? Where's the bit that lets me get up there? Oh, there's it. Well, that was like weird to interact with it. The hay bales bit was like hard to find. Are we using this wire to like... George, be careful, you're gonna die.
That is not a good idea.
I know, George, I'm desperate, alright? Piss off.
Maybe not.
Does the crack want a handshake? That's the kind of genius level thinking that we need in this house.
Maybe not.
Could we use our, like, stick to get us up and over?
Maybe not.
We've got, like, a big stick. Can we... Oh! Oh, Georgie boy!
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
It sure bloody did. The music. We're in! Oh, cutscene. We've made it to the next part of Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, the goat puzzle. This is considered one of the hardest puzzles in video games. We've talked about it a lot, but if you right now go Google any random websites, the top 100 hardest puzzles in video games ever, you will always see Broken Sword 1, the goat puzzle. Can I remember how to beat this? No. But I sort of somewhat remember that it's about moving the goat about. I can't remember. But yes, if we try to go down this ladder to the dig hole... Okay. Up you get, George. Up you get, big man. Come on. Up you get. God, the goat looks even scarier in the original art. He looks like a wee demon.
It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
Can I interact with it? I've definitely seen this puzzle in a list video somewhere, yep. I am not joking when I say to you that, like, I didn't have the internet when I was a kid. I didn't have a PC. Oh shit, oh, the goat got me again. Didn't have the internet, I didn't have a PC. I had a PlayStation 1, finally. And I was stuck here in Ireland for, it honestly could have been a long, long time. It might have been months. It could have been a year. I just remember young me, every time I loaded up this game, I would get here. I remember speaking to my granddad, going to my granddad and being like, this is a video game. Also, can you try and help me figure out how to beat this? This is the goat man.
It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Can we go chat to him? You alright?
Hey, Billy.
The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence.
How you doing, boy?
I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Okay. We got ourselves a goat, we got a hole.
The top of a ladder rose out of the squarely dug hole.
And if we try to get him into the hole, now, if I recall, it's something to do with... Yeah, interesting actually. I really thought I'd remember all the puzzles. Like, I really thought, because this is one of my favourites ever, that I'd playing it here on stream, I'd remember all the puzzles. But now that we're here, it's like, I didn't remember that we had to put the stick in the hole. I didn't remember that the wee boy got hit by a car. Actually, turns out I don't remember quite a bit of this. The secret here, if I'm not mistaken, is to get this goat to hit you here and then quickly go for the plow. Is that it? No. Shit. I thought I had it. Yeah, one of the times we get hit by this goat, it's just going to do like the Grand Theft Auto, like the fade, you're dead, game over. Shit, I can't remember how to beat this goat. Oh, hey, goat, shake my hand. He just shrugs. Look, George just shrugs. Do you recognize this killer? No. My coworker touched my face without any consent, and that's gross. There's just an ick. Nah. Don't go touching people, especially not their face. What are you doing? You want a tissue, big man? Can we put a red nose on him? You're an Irish goat. Do you want this bar towel? You want some booze? This video into, hey YouTube, what's up? We took a little break. We're back for a goat puzzle. Now, what we've got here is considered one of the hardest puzzles in games.
It was a rusted piece of iron. Maybe part of a plow or something.
For those of you that are just jumping in here from the stream, we have gotten up to the infamous goat puzzle. And even though this is one of my favourite games and I've played it a bunch, I don't actually remember what I need to do. It's something to do with... Can I, like see if I... No, wait, hold on. What if I... I think what we do, right, is we get him to hit us at one side. It's something like you get him to hit you, and then you run over and you do something with a plow, and then you Oh
The
shit, I've
rope
done
by
it.
which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Bam. You got to draw the goat to one side, and then when he's over there, you got to run over to the other and move the thing. This takes people a long time to do. We've just made it look easy. See ya. Screw you, goat. So the sort of genius thing about it is, if you recall, the pub that we were just in trained us for this. Both the bar mat that we had to get from the guy lifting his arm to drink, we could only pick up by him lifting his arm. And the old coffin guy putting his little metal thing down, we could only pick that up when he put it down to cough. The game taught us twice. You are doing timing-based puzzles now. And then gives you the goat and goes, okay, figure it out. And so it's like, obviously when I was a kid, I didn't realise any of that shit. But now, having gone through uni for game development and gone and worked at this stuff, like, it's so clear and it's so cool that this is, people, the games you love, you probably love for reasons you don't even understand. You know, like, it's like, I now get it. But when I was a kid, I didn't get any of that. I was just like, oh, it's so cool. We're, you know, goddamn, I love this game. I just love video games, but this one is really good. Anyway, we've found the Templar hole. Let's get in about it.
It was a statue which had fallen from its place on the wall, 5 fingers of stone projected from the back of the carving.
I'll take that.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
George is such a little weakling. Like, I love that they built into the game multiple times. Like, he's just like he's just a simple man, and he's well kept, and he's never struggled.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
A pattern of holes in the sand.
The 5 fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the fine sand.
How did this look originally? I really love the original art. Oh yeah, look, there's no outline of the statue or any lighting at all. Like, it's about light. Like, one of the things that's hard to do in modern games is lighting. It's one of the things about modern, like, there's just no light in here at all. It's just like it's like a matte, you know, painting. Whereas here, there's actual light passing through the tunnel. I love it. I love it. And yeah, it's very cool. The whole thing is very cool. Also, I mentioned this to you when we were outside, but like, George having a shadow is like a big change. It's like you probably wouldn't even notice, but him having a shadow like puts him in the world more. I just love stuff like this. I really do. This remake, I'm really happy with this remake. I love this ongoing thing of point and click remakes allowing you to just jump between the OG and the new one. It's a nice touch. Anyway, what are we doing here? Let's start clicking on things. I can't believe I can't click on this massive... Oh, I can.
Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants.
Sam and Max, that's another one of the classic point and clicks. We were just talking about the goat boss. If you go and Google like the hardest puzzles in games ever, that goat boss is there, and so is one of the ones from Sam and Max Hit the Road. There's a puzzle about a big giant ball of yarn or a ball of elastic bands or something like that, and it's one of the hardest puzzles ever, apparently. I played that game when I was a kid, but I'm not sure I ever finished it. It was really hard. Push, George, push!
I tried in vain to move the panel.
Use your big strong muscles. Come on, George, you got it.
I tried in vain to move the panel.
I was thinking about streaming Sam and Max Kumu. I will tell you this. The original Sam and Maxes are like truly fantastic, but the modern ones that were in like parts, there's like a modern series that was like in 5 episodes, they just like aren't as good at all. So I would say, like, if for streaming, it might actually be better to do the episodic ones. But like, if you for your pure enjoyment of the point and click game, I would always say go for one of the old ones. I played all the modern like episodic ones, and I didn't like. It just wasn't Sam and Max. It wasn't the same.
There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Yeah, Mar, the trick to the goat is you got to go to one side and get
I
him to charge
placed
you.
my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
And then when he comes over there, you got to run to the other side and lift the thing. And we were talking about, you know, the game taught you timing puzzles with the man at the bar, with the man with the wire. It's cool. Games are cool. What is this a sack of?
The sack contained a fine white powder.
Wasn't Borlak just talking about this fine white powder?
The sack contained a fine white powder.
George is just going to like slam his face in it.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal
it's like
paw prints.
Yeah, okay, it's plaster stuff basically. Oh. Rest of the game is a speed.
I reached into the sack, but it was empty.
Okay, so we've now got plaster.
It was a handful of plaster left in the castle by Pegram's archaeology team.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
The bench had probably been used by Pegram and his archaeological team.
Plaster's probably still snortable, right?
The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Right, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. The door we can't do anything with. The statue he just knocked over, is that right? Is he going to knock it over again, or is he going to be like, nah, I've already done this?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Santa after Christmas. My classmates snorted chalk. God, kids are so
I
dumb.
swung the stone back to its original position.
It's snortable. I mean, anything's snortable if you try hard enough, like. Thanks for watching, kids. So what do we do? Do we use the wire? Do we put the plaster in the hole? Do we put the plaster in these holes? We gotta get the statue back up on the wall somehow. Oh shit. Okay.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Right, so how do you like actually make plaster? What do we need to do? I don't know how to... What the...
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Like, what do you do to make... What do we do now? Pinky power. Water. We need water. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so we make it wet. Oh, bar towel. Bar towel? Moisture, perhaps?
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh, I really thought we had figured it out there. What if we drop the statue on the plaster? The bar towel is wet. Yeah. When we picked it up, he went, I've got a wet bar towel now. And I was like, why bother then? Now he's got the killer snotty tissue and a wet bar mat. Like, George, sort your pockets out, big man. Right, okay, so we need water. We need to go and wet. We need to go wet to this towel to then wring it out over this. To then take the mold, put it in the hole, and open the door. Let's go get some water. Let's go get some water. Oh, we can just buy a beer. We could just buy a beer and dunk. Yeah, look, Mark, he's trapped under the thing. You little shit.
The goat was tangled up with the old plow.
You scared me as a child, you stupid goat, but I'm back now and I know how to beat you. I hate you.
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Eat shit, goat! Oh, wait. Wait. You want to shake my hand now? You want to shake my hand now, goat? No. You want some plaster? Want some plaster? No. The goat looks scarier with the older graphics. Yep, agreed. Agreed. With the modern graphics, he just like looks like a goat because like modern, they're obviously like that was one of the benefits of 8-bit and 16-bit graphics. You were still having to like somewhat use your imagination, you know. Obviously, this wasn't like 8-bit and 16, but I'm talking about like even way back. You were like really using your imagination. Whereas with more modern graphics, it's like all high fidelity. You don't need to. It's right there. Can I take this back?
I tugged the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Oh no. What a mad story that wee thing's had.
I tugged the lifting.
It went from the guy that won loads of money in Paris to an American tourist to a wall in Ireland that it'll never leave. You know how George said he would look after this hay bale? I hope that we come back here at some point and there's just someone laying here, like, falling right from the top of it. George is like, shit, I was supposed to... Damn it. Kid, you won't believe what I found in there. There's a statue and whatnot.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
You managed to get over the wall, yeah. American and British tourists have the worst rep. What can I show you? I got some plaster, look.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No?
He's seen white powder.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
We've still...
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch.
We activated that switch, and then it broke.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
But we've no idea what it actually did. Right, let's go inside and talk to... Did our man leave anything on the table? Nah, he didn't. We're not going anywhere near that disgusting old man over here. But we do love that the fiddler do beat... This fiddler is just still going.
The guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him.
He was just going off. This guy just sits in this bar all day, every day, going off.
Hello. What now?
Powder.
Do you recognize this white powder?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Oh my god, wait, I've just realised, are we...
I gotta go.
I hope the barman is like, what the fuck are you doing? Because we are about to take his bar towel and dip it in this beer. Oh, come on, George! I really thought that was the answer to the puzzle, I'm not kidding. Isn't that the answer? Oh my god, that's disgusting. Finish your beer, there's sober kids in Africa. The answer to the puzzle is that we put the mat down here, let the guy sneeze on it for like an hour, and then go wring that out over the plant. That makes me feel sick.
Excuse me. Yes, sir?
It wasn't me, it was Q that said that. Do you have any water to go with this plaster?
Does this...
I knew it. The minute you walked through the
No,
door,
no,
I
it's
knew you
plaster.
spelled trouble.
Now, just a minute.
It's plaster.
It might be what you're used to in New York, but we don't use
It's actually
that stuff
California.
here.
Hey, it's plaster. I
It's
found
plaster
it in the
and I'm from
castle.
California. Actually. I just want to know if you've got any water.
Does this...
I'm not interested.
No, it's not. It's... fine. By the way, that guy over there's
Does this
catching
piece of
illegal
wire
animals
mean anything to you?
with this wire.
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
He thinks we're the ones out there killing animals. Like you're just allowed to.
Thanks.
We're stuck. We're stuck.
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
Seen a leprechaun?
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle? Leprechauns? Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one. Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that? It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella, all in green.
Excuse me?
Tell me more about your cousin, the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist. Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it. Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Excuse me?
Did the leprechaun's promise come true? What promise was that now? That she'd never want for riches again. Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
How lovely. We gotta get out of this room. This guy sneezing is
Bye
doing
for
my
now.
head in. Let's talk to... Oh no, wait. I've got to ask about the plaster.
Hey. Hello there again, mister. Do
See
you
plaster?
recognize this white powder? No, white.
George, don't ask it like that. Stop saying it like that. Tell them
Bye
it's
for now.
Even say the word plaster before you take it out of your pocket. I'm going to show you some plaster right now, okay? Don't just pull white powder out your pocket and go, recognize this, mate? Yes, they all recognize it, George, and nobody wants to talk to you about it.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
What do you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
What do you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
What the hell is he saying?
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
Goodbye for now.
I don't know what to do. Can we drink this other beer? Right, we're drinking a beer. We're currently ruminating on what to do next in the game. Let's drink a beer.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Alcohol. Drink the beer, pee in the plaster. Oh my god, we keep drinking. Then we go back there and he's going to be like, I really need to. You know what?
Excuse me?
Because I can't actually remember this puzzle
Yes, sir?
from my childhood. That's our best bet.
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I serve anyone with manners and money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pin bar, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
The pump.
It's not my dear.
That must have been what the switch was outside that we switched. Wait, are you serious? Your thing just broke?
Thanks.
Wait, what? Indecent proposal. Pinballs, pimples, and puke. I think we just got an achievement for suggesting that he lets children into the building. Beer pump.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
Okay, that's what we broke. Well, that's what we did by flicking the switch outside, I guess.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Imagine referring to Ireland as a strange place with strange customs. Like, it's just folk in a pub. What are you talking about?
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Must be the wiring. We've got wire. We've got wire. Here. Let's get... So this broke. I don't know if you saw that, but when he said the only thing still working is the dishwasher, it went and turned off.
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
I want a drink.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
I want a bloody drink. Maybe slip him some white powder. Oh, imagine
want
if that was
anything.
one of the ways you could
Just
die
give
in
me
the
a shout
game.
when you do.
You get a bunch of drinks from here, climb the hay bale and fall off. Anything else we can click on? Huh. We can get in there. Let me go in there.
Get out.
I can try to fix your glass washer.
Oh no,
Oh my
not
god,
unless
wait.
you're a qualified electrician.
Qualified electrician. Mar, you are absolutely right. We've got Thomas Merlins. Oh my god. Mar, you're a bloody genius. Yes, that's almost definitely it.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Ha, here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man.
An
with a
electric
little
man?
plastic car
This guy's
to prove
talking
it.
like me.
I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
We're in the bar.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Yes, sir. Yes, I will. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Here we go. We're in. I'll do like the
I
older
couldn't see
graphics, but
anything
again, it's about
obviously wrong with the
lighting.
machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
This does look like an Irish pub, but like it's just so well lit. but the modern, you know, the back's lit, but the foreground's really dark. I really do like the old art, but the lighting really helps set the scene. Now clobber him over the head and steal all his pint glasses.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Right, so it's the plug then.
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Just unplug it, and plug it back in.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Seemed fine to him. Okay, can we look at anything else behind the bar while we're here? No.
Well,
Well, what?
are you going to fix this glass washer or not?
Oh, you want me to do that right now?
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
I mean, he's saying wiring, right? So, like, it's got to be we've got a wire. Will we try using that on the plug? This is one of the ways. I don't know if you guys are aware, but if you weren't here for part 1, you can die in this game. We've seen one of the endings, and it was when we left the hotel with the manuscript, the 2 goons killed us for it, wrapped us in a body bag and threw us in the river. So there is a real chance here that sticking this wire into this plug is going to be one of the endings of the game. I'm just...
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pay to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Right, so I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I can't remember how all of this in order, but obviously with these kind of games, you can do them in a different order. And I was stuck here so long at this point, and what I had done is I had never noticed that he drops that wire. I had never seen that wire. And I remember speaking to another kid who had played this, and he said, "Oh, the sneezing guy, you know the guy, the sneezing guy." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You've got to take his wire." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got a wire." I was like, "Holy shit, what?" You know, we didn't have the internet. I just heard this on the grapevine. I was like, "No way." And I rushed home, and sure enough, the old guy's putting his wire down on the table, and I was like, "Holy shit." So see, when I heard that dialogue there, he's like, "Hey, I fixed your washer." I remember being like, "Mom, I did it! Mom, I fixed the washing machine." Anyway. I did it, Mom.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
How does this look in the old? I actually prefer the old one. Like, obviously because they don't have actual lighting back then, you have to just draw the dark and, you know, but here it's like an actual unlit room. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go feel around.
My hand closed on a long metal rod.
My mum definitely was like, "Oh, he's found his career. He's not going to be stuck on those video games forever, you know?"
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Heard the grating of metal? Okay. You know what it is? Please, if you've got a if you think you know Pinky, but you don't actually know, then please feel free to shout it out. There's no other items here. There's nothing else down here in the dark. The thing outside. Oh. Oh. You've probably unlocked the trap door. Ah. Almost certainly, actually. Yeah. I think you might, yeah. How many times have we heard that guy sneeze? I was stuck here in this game for months as a kid. I've heard that guy sneeze like 1,000,000 times. Have we unlocked this? Is that what we're... Oh, you know, yes, we have.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated
It's
with
him!
light opera.
Don't panic!
It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Well, he doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Holy shit. Can we go after him? Oh my god. That was the man. Holy crap, he was just outside. I'm surprised George didn't just start throwing hands. I think we've got to keep in mind that George is just a normal man. Obviously, this adventure suggests otherwise. But like, oh.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Oh shit. Not only did he drop the package when he got hit
It
with
was
the car.
Peagram's gem, all right.
The package had
A
Peagram's
large,
gem.
uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah.
Look,
Listen,
he's
McGuire.
behind me. You
I
can't
want
see
you
it.
to
Oh,
keep
he's
this
right.
to yourself.
No problem.
Look, he's just peeking out of the hole.
Chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Okay, so the guy at the dig site gave the boy the gem in a box. When the boy ran out, he got hit by the car. The can driving a car, clearly, tried to kill him to get that box. We saw that box drop in the cutscene, and the gem that was in the box must have fallen through this grate and landed here. So we obviously were in before, because George has come all the way to Ireland to deal with this bombing that he was part of. But like, now we're in. You know, we were warned by the Russian guy in the hotel not to get involved. But we've got the gem now. We are
It was a large blue gemstone.
There is no going back for Georgie boy.
It was a couple of paper sacks filled with trash.
Anything worth getting in them?
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
Oh. A carton.
It was an empty carton which had once contained caustic soda.
What does caustic mean?
The carton was damp and soggy. Useless.
Oh wait, there's a sink here.
It was a rusty faucet.
Right, wait, so... What, we...
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
So now we put the plaster of Paris, into the water. What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? Oh, Spirit Weasel, how are you doing, dude? Welcome in. We're solving puzzles. The chat said we needed water for plaster of Paris. We do. But they won't let me use the... Do we have to use this jug?
The carton was damp and soggy. Useless.
How are you doing, Spirit Weasel? I was just telling them earlier I'm sad that I streamed so early that you're not around because you're a normal American person sleeping normal times. Shout out SP. Thanks.
It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
A prize-winning carp. Yeah, I don't like that, Spirit Weasel. I hate it. Sometimes I'll hold off and stream a bit later, specifically so, like, there's higher chance that the Americans will be here. The Americans. Does the water want a handshake? Yeah, that actually might be one of the death endings, you know. That's a great... That's a great point. Are we about to die? Oh, I thought he was going to do it. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I really do like switching between... Look, the pipes. The pipes from the faucet going across along under here. They're just not there in the original art. It's interesting, like, wee changes like that are more than just, like, wee changes. That's like an actual bit. Interesting. Either way. Either way. Right, so... what do we do then? I guess we could put the bar mat in, since we tried to wring that out before. Is it the bar mat? Oh yeah, it's like sort of sticking out. Yeah, the wire on that lever is just like not attached to anything.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
We've got a...
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Right. Here we go. Here we go! We're getting in. If I didn't fix your pumps, but I'll be back, I promise. I'll come back and fix your pumps. I'll see you in a bit. I will. I definitely will. I'm a real electrician. I'll be right back. Oh, look how much we've achieved. We've got our little steps here. We've got a water-drenched beer mat. We've got what might be cocaine. We wrapped up the goat! See you later, goat. Thanks, but no thanks. I bloody do. Right. We take the drenched beer mat, we wring it out over the plaster that we put over the holes.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
So can I just... is that it? Is that the whole deal?
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
We are in. It is happening.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching
God, I love
sockets.
the music in this game so much.
There was a soft thud, then silence.
Here we go.
A flight of stairs led down into darkness.
Montfaucon.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Bam!
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
What the hell? Hey, Nico, you seen this white powder before?
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
I love Nico.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
I'm over here now. Right, let's do it.
Let's
have
take
a little
another
look.
look at the manuscript. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
Yep,
That's the tripod in the Crew Museum.
yep. So, right, okay.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod. There's a guy working on a loom. The Night Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Sorry, muted. Thank you, Zena. The gem on the tripod. There is a gem on a tripod in that painting. We very likely already have that gem in our possession. And we know the tripod is in the museum. We've got everything we need. I used this to con
Are
a
you
barman.
sure you've never heard of Thomas Merlin?
Positive.
Right, we done here? We done here then, Nico?
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Fosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay. Our adventures in Ireland are over. We can go see Lobino at the museum. Recover an ancient artifact from Lochmarn Castle. We did it. Right. We can go see Lobino at the museum. And she also said to check in with the police officer. So let's just get that out of the way right now. I don't know why she wants us to check in with the police. So let's just get that out of the way. If the game's telling us to do that, we probably should. So let's do that.
Excuse me, what do you want now? Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the
course.
mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Maybe not.
George won't even try to show him the white powder. That's so funny.
Maybe not.
Not even going to risk it. No thanks.
Maybe not.
Not showing him the gem either. Smart. Okay, can I speak to your boss, please?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
I've actually brought you some white powder, sir.
What now, monsieur?
I've got so much to talk to you about. First off, I'll tell you about the two goons that were hassling me earlier.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work, but Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
And that's the end of that then. Okay.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Can somebody remind me, where did we first hear about Marquis? I know we're asking about it now, but like, my buzzer's going off. I'm going to ignore it. Where... I can't remember where we first heard about this Marquis man for us now to be asking about him. I'm confused.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
Well, I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
I think he was the guy who was supposed to collect the gem from Fitz. Oh, I think you're right. That's who Fitz said he was supposed to meet. Yes. The nervous guy. The nervous guy at the bar was like, oh, I'm supposed to meet Jacques Marquet. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, detective. Hey, detective. Want to see this white powder I've got?
What do you make of this white powder, Rosso?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good.
Yeah, Rosso's actually smart. Okay, cool. Do you want to see the gem? I found the gem.
What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
The fan is still facing the wall like 40% of the time. Yeah, good point.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobbard. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
We gotta keep trying. We got you. Right, I'm out. Thanks for talking to me.
So long, Inspector.
Thanks for talking to me. Thank you. Right, I guess we're out. That's right, we've checked in with him. The guy that they were talking about, the guy that was supposed to meet him, has been hospitalized. Oh shit. And now it's on our... We can go to that hospital. We can go visit that man that was supposed to meet him. Or we can go back to the museum and speak to the guy. Let's museum, since we already had the museum. Oh, he's actually here. At least I think that's him. Let's find out.
He was a thin-faced, pallid guy with a questionable taste in outlandish clothes. My mother used to dress like that.
What?
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
Right, here we go. Now we're going to get some bloody info. Oh, have I got questions for you, sir? Have I got questions for you?
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much. Only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
It does indeed, actually. Oh, we've got a lot we can talk to him about.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything
That's the
to
thing
you?
we saw down in the...
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn? That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived.
This guy knows Pegram, he knows everything. This is good. Let's get... Are we immediately suspicious that this guy's in on it? Maybe. This guy seems to know a lot. This guy knows a lot.
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud.
Interesting. Okay, we're learning.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now.
I'll be the judge of that.
The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Right, tell me about the king.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
Okay.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
This Philippe
By
dude.
underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
We're learning about history, y'all. If any of this is true, you know.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Damn, they busted all the Templars on July 13th. That's
What
close to my
happened to the
birthday.
Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame-grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
This guy seems a bit too thrilled about all this, if I'm being real.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to the victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps.
Gross.
What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
I can't believe how much we're learning about French history here, or if any of this is even remotely true.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure,
Oh.
and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
No treasure. Interesting. Is this the treasure?
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen.
Don't get any ideas,
Where
big man.
did you get it?
That's
From
mine.
Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so.
You shouldn't think. Okay. You want to see my white powder?
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No.
Yeah, right. Do you want to shake my hand?
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Nobody wants to touch my hand. Okay, tell me more about the Templars.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
We've only got one person with a hand buzzer, the wee kid in Ireland. Did we get anybody before that? Yeah, I think it was just the wee kid in Ireland, and he was like, I didn't even feel it.
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
He really is so smart. This guy's...
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Bloody religion.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Oh, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained a mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Oh.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah. Not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a
Don't
woman.
get any ideas.
Maybe it
Michael.
was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
Oh. But it was Nico that recommended him. I think they know each other because Nico was like, I've got a mate that can help you.
This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
You know it well. Huh.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So if we go back there, will he be there? Let's go do some goddamn learning. Oh, look, we've now got... Damn. The map is filling up because not only have we got the hospital that the dude's at, we've now got Montfaucon, the place that was written on the wall in Ireland. We are doing the thing. However, let's go back to Nico before this guy gets his hands on her. Oh, he's not here.
Hi, Nico.
What are you sounding so chipper about?
I'm full of the joys of the fall.
Oh, he's
I
chilling
can't
on the
imagine
couch.
why.
Because Sergeant Moo has given me another lead. The guy who was supposed to collect the gem, Jacques Marquet,
You found him.
he's in a hospital here in Paris. I guess that was the killer's doing, to stop him meeting Pegram.
Maybe. Are you going to try to talk to Marquet?
What have I got to lose?
Plenty.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that.
He just wiped out
I'm
all
sure
the Templars.
André will tell you all about him.
André?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No. I wanted to ask you about Andre and the manuscript, not look at it. No, we've already looked at this. But get me out of here. Get me out of here. No. Right, so Andre's no here.
See you soon.
Yeah. See you.
Catch you later, lady. Right, so Andre's going to turn up at Nico's apartment whenever he's good and ready. We are either going to go to the hospital or Montfaucon. But let me go back to this museum. I'm confused about why he's not. I'm wondering if we need to do something to activate him going, like to make him. Or if it's just, I need to like progress the game a bit. Or...
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
You seen this guy?
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No,
Okay. Right, I guess he'll
Thanks
just
for
go
your
when
help,
he's ready
Andre.
then, eh?
you're welcome.
What if I try to look at the... What if I look at the tripod? Will the man talk to me about the tripod? That's what I'm here for.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Sure did. Can we take it?
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
Fair. Sorry, my bad.
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Yep, you're right. My bad, sorry. Sorry, sir. Yeah, don't touch the exhibits. I remember now, yeah. Okay, right. Let's do it. We've got the hospital to go to or Montfaucon. Let's go. Let's go to Montfaucon. Oh. We got a wee man sitting having a drink. We got another sewer. Oh, but we don't have our manhole thing.
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
What about your human hands? You get it, because bare hands.
Fixed to the wall was a
Doesn't matter.
sign in 3 languages. In French, English, and German, it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine."
Damn. They really just took out all the Templar. They just came in
In the
and
middle
wiped
of the
them all out.
square was a manhole. I wondered if there might be something relevant beneath street level.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time in the game, George. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. Let's go talk to this weird old fella. Oh, he's a policeman.
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
He's drunk. You're drunk, aren't you?
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
What the hell is this guy's deal?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Jesus Christ. Right, shake my hand. Officer of the law, I'd love to shake your hand.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
Yeah, George, fair. Good call, good call. Have you seen this killer instead?
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say?
Oh. I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Do you want to look at my white powder?
Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy. I read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Hello, the paperwork. You have no idea.
We like this guy. We like this guy a lot. Okay, right, I'm out. Thank you for your
I'll
time.
see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Wait, hold up. We've got our sewer key.
It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short crosspiece at the other.
I guess we never saw it, but George obviously went back and got this out the wall on his way home. Alright. Can we go into this cafe? No, we can't. We can go down there? No, that's probably leaving the map, right? Can we go up there? No. Can we do anything here? No. There's the arches where they were all hung. They were talking about the arches in this place where all the peeps were hung. And that's these. Can we actually go into the building? Do you hear that rumbling? The hell is this place? Big old church? Okay. Okay, we got a big giant stone statue. We got a stained glass window. Can we go further to the right here? No, we can't. Okay, this is the whole room, right? Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat. A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
I can only imagine. Let's go look at the other two on the floor here before we...
A stone knight lay on the church floor. The second stone knight in a row of 4 lay on the church floor.
He's rhyming. Right, will we check this main... Can we... Yeah, we can.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay, okay. Can't interact with the wee statue in the back there. I'm assuming we can look at this big one. Yeah, we sure can.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much.
Can we take the scroll?
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis. A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
We looked through it.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Nah, there's definitely something there.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Which one is it? What are we seeing? It's like a wee guy in a red robe
A
pointing
bit of a
at
stained glass
snakes.
window. Wow.
What the hell? He's giving a thumbs up with one hand and pointing at snakes with another.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
The one on the right here. I wonder if the 4 of these across here represent these 4 fellas on the floor here. Let's check his big
On the
wizard
end
stuff.
of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
There's a crack. Oh, at the base of this disc.
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, that's reasonable, George. You know what? That's reasonable. So have we got to do something with this monument here? Is that what we looked through
I
the
wondered
hole
if this guy had died in combat.
and saw this guy? Are we supposed to... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're moving on. We don't know, is the answer.
A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Or something like that.
A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state, waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
Jesus, heavy. Anything like in this hallway we can interact with? No. Is there really nothing else I can interact with here? That don't seem right.
Just think. There's a dead guy under there.
That's a really funny thing for him to say.
I was surprised Philip Lebel had left this place alone.
Just think, there's a dead guy under there. Right, so have we fully interacted with this statue?
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Do we have anything Oh, the gem. Could we use the gem to, like, look through the... Like a kaleidoscope. I really thought I was onto something there. I really thought I had just solved a puzzle, and George just goes... Now you're gonna have to be smarter than that, idiot. You're gonna have to be smarter than that, idiot.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors.
White powder and kaleidoscopes.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay, so... The only thing it seems like we can interact with here is looking through this. And he goes, oh look, it's a bit of the glass, that's great.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis. A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
Wow!
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Now, there's the staff he's got on him. And if I try to take it, he's like, why would I steal from a church?
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Hey, Shavarath, what is up? You got your cast off your arm and it looks rough. How does it feel? Have you got that free arm movement? Not great. Oof. Yeah, Shavarath's in a recovery phase. Shavarath's in that recovery phase right now after a surgery on the arm. Can we sewer cover the manhole cover? Oh, we can.
Hey, you!
Oh,
What do you think you're doing? Leave that cover alone! Now!
I've got a bunch of opens. Oh, gross.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that!
Shit, he's not going to let me climb into the sewers for no reason. Why would he not? Sir, I want to go into the sewer. Can you?
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
I don't know what to say to you. I just want to get in the sewer. Look, I'm going to use this tool to go in the sewers. Can you just let
Do you
me?
know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Does it mean anything to you?
Do you belong to some obscure arm of the Masons?
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Aha! A prosthetic nose! Very significant.
It is?
Yes?
No, I am just having a little joke.
This drunk policeman.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
That's the first person that's answered George about that tissue correctly.
Have you seen this man before?
No, Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh,
Is that all you can say?
I did wonder.
We've already
but
said
if it-
this to him. We've already said this to him. Right, let's show him the last two
Does
items
this
we've not shown
matchbook
him.
mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
Middle Eastern. You know who Thomas
Take a look at
Gruber is?
this.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my ID.
Great, George. Just give the game away. Show him the big gem.
Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long.
Telling a policeman it's not your ID and him not taking it from you. You're allowed to carry other people's ID. My partner takes my ID for
I'll
stuff.
see you
That's-
around.
You're I don't think that's bad, is it?
I'll be there.
Oh, we can actually go into the cafe. Oh no, we can't.
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was.
That's how the game started, remember? We were sitting at a cafe just like this little policeman, and we got blown up by a clown. Okay, I think we've seen... Oh, there's the arches. Probably can't interact with them, but it's worth, like, having
an
a...
architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
Okay, okay, okay. I think we've reached the dead end here. I think. Couldn't figure out what to do in that church. So that means that what we have left to do, there's nowhere else we can go fly off to in the airport, is there? No. There's Paris and there's Lochmarn, and we've done Lochmarn. Okay, let's get out of here. Take me back. Okay, the only place we've got left that we've not been at all is the hospital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Right, oh, look at the difference in the ambulance from the old art to the modern. Look, that looks like a vehicle. That looks like a JPEG of a children's toy. I love that. Right. YouTube, we will do the hospital and wherever that leads us next episode. Thank you for watching. This has been our adventures in Ireland. This has been Broken Sword. I have been Nero. Thank you for watching. If you're still here at the end of this video, please click the buttons. It really helps. Thank you, and we will see you in part 3.